And good morning. It is 25 minutes after 7 o'clock. And joining us in studio from the Roswell Public Library, Peggy Bohlin and Tracy Frie.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, ladies. How are you doing?
We're doing good.
Pretty well.
Good. Excellent. Well, it's been a while since I've had a chance to talk to you guys. And got a little under the weather since the last time we talked.
Yep.
Now you get to talk to a big fat cardboard version of me.
You looked adorable. I love the hat.
Yeah, that thing's nightmare fuel, to be honest. So, how are you guys doing this morning?
Good.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. How's life at the library?
It's doing pretty good.
A lot of changes.
Yeah.
A lot
Yeah?
of good things happening.
Excellent. I know, are you guys full into back to school mode, or has COVID kind of put a wrinkle in how you do some of that?
We're still open to the public. I think today is the first day we have to start doing the masks, asking the patrons to put on masks when they come in. But we're still open to the public. Nothing has really changed. We're still planning our programs.
Excellent. So all the back to school fall programs for youth and adults are still on.
As of today, yes, they are.
Sweet.
And we're going to accommodate them if we have to. We'll move programs outside, just weather permitting, just to make sure that we continue with our programs.
Well, fortunately, living in southeast New Mexico, our fall's like in the 90s, so
Exactly. Yeah.
shouldn't be a problem. Y'all might be able to do outdoor stuff in like December and January.
And
Might
that's
be in
true.
the 50s. Yeah. Might be under the tree out there, the
Yeah.
tree of learning. Be real nice.
Yeah. Story time there. Sounds like a plan.
I think you should just do it there anyway.
Sometimes
you
it's
should
too warm.
Or the traffic
true.
is too much. If we could
That's
stop the traffic on that street, it'd be perfect.
I think you just stop it with the festivities.
Yes,
Just get enough people under there, and if you build it, they will come mentality.
that's true. True.
Although I could see maybe you should start adult story time. And then every day at I don't know, after work, we all get under the tree of learning and we do story time and then there's no kids, no bosses, no nothing. And we all just sit down, have a story, and forget about our troubles for an hour. I think we should do that.
There you go, Tracy. Something else to put on your plate.
Okay, why not?
Sure. Very good. Well, I imagine with the fall here and back to school and everything else, that kind of gets you guys shifting from, obviously back to the summer reading program, all that. But now it's kind of getting into the big stuff for tutoring kids, doing stuff for the little ones during the school day that don't go to school, all that kind of stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have the thing in front of me, but you want to give kind of the rundown some of the stuff you've got planned and available for folks this fall?
Okay, well, starting this Saturday, we're going to do the Girls Who Code. And even if you didn't register, it's actually for teen girls. And even if you didn't register, you're more than welcome to come on over and try it out and see if this is something you would like. And that's going to be at 2 p.m. And I'll be at the farmer's market this Saturday promoting library programs.
Okay.
We have the grand reopening on the 28th of August, and that's a Saturday. And we're intending on still having it. And if we have to, for whatever mandates that might come out, we'll just do some of the stuff outside.
Gotcha.
And in the fall, we have our sensational stems. We have our story times. We have our book club for our tweens, and Lego club, board game club,
Crochet.
crochet for the adults, and adult coloring on Tuesday, which has already started.
Nice. Good. But you don't, if you miss the first couple classes or couple sessions, it's okay. Jump right in. It's not
Yes.
It's not.
True.
Oh, you missed it. You're done for life. Sorry.
Right.
They'll get you up to speed.
Yes.
Very good. And the Legos and those things, those are kind of like family, all ages, where
Correct.
the kids, but mom and dad can sit there with the kids, or hey, compete against your kids in a Lego build off or something.
Correct.
That's true.
Yeah, but it's designed to get families together, doing things together, and kind of expand the imagination of the kids a little bit, give them a chance to kind of broaden their all those little imaginations and all the fun stuff that we have as kids and seem to go away as we get to be
Right.
adults. So,
Yes.
sorry, talk a little bit about some of the the tutoring side and some of those different things, because for folks that don't know, there's a lot of online services available to people. It's free charge as long as you have a library card in good standing, but a lot of it available to you via the website, and so technically you could utilize a bunch of the library's resources and not actually set foot in the library. But can you talk a little bit about some of those?
Okay. As far as tutoring, we don't have one-on-one tutoring. Can possibly connect you with someone who does the tutoring.
Yeah, I think it's like an online deal.
Right, but we have
yeah.
the online databases that they're more than welcome to use. We also have for students, they have the ability to come in and use the computers in the children's area, and they can print out their assignments or whatever for free. So you just come in and say, I would like to use the children's computer, and I'm using it for schoolwork, and then you don't have to pay a charge for anything that you print out.
Very good. Excellent. Are you guys still doing some of the take home kits and things like STEM and all that for the kids and for the families?
Yes, we still have the STEM at home kits, and then I believe there's 26 of them, and they've been checked out, and they're going home, and people are really enjoying them. They're filling out the evaluation forms, which is very helpful, and it shows that they're very effective, and the parents really like them, and the kids really like them. Sometimes the parents have the kids fill out the forms, which is adorable. So yes, so the STEM at home kits are they're getting more popular, which is great. So but we have 10 copies of each kit, I should say.
Okay.
So if two people
First
check them
come,
out,
first served.
there's still 8 to go. So
Yeah, so there should be plenty for everybody.
Definitely.
But it is first come, first serve. So. And I guess if they're all checked up, just remember, hey, that's a really popular subject. Remember
right,
that.
exactly.
Yes.
But these are great opportunities for parents to work with their kids. I know during the summer, we were kind of telling folks using it as enrichment to keep their minds going for the summer here. But really, this is enhancing it now into the school year. My wife's a teacher, so I know she teaches second grade, and this year and a half of kids not in classrooms, they have to play some catch up right now. They do. They have to relearn or learn things that they kind of should already know, but because of the world we live in, they don't get that opportunity. So not only are they teach them stuff they should already know, but they're trying to get them to the point where they should be now before they can advance them to the next level. And so utilize all the resources available to you. And the library is one of those. There's a lot of things you can do to enrich your education for your kids and yourself. And it's all free charge, and all of it to help give them a leg up, especially in the world where it's crazy how they can education, and where they're open one minute, close the next. They got to stand here the next, and be in this bubble the next, and the library can help offset some of that stuff as far as the progress for your kids.
Right.
Definitely. And I wanted to ask too. I know the summer's about over. Do y'all still have those passes where they could check out for a week?
Oh yeah.
And go see some of the sites of the state?
Yes.
For discount prices?
Yes, and for free.
Ah, cool. There's some free stuff too.
Right.
Yeah, there's I think last time I checked, there's about 15 or 20 different venues throughout the state.
Right.
Like the Nuclear Museum in Albuquerque, Lincoln is one of them. The Museum of the Cowboy
Right.
in Cruces area, among others. But you can get into free or discounted into these places for like a group of 6 with these passes, and they're free. You just have to check them out at the library like you would a card, and you can't renew them, and you have 7 days, and you got to bring them back. And but you can use it if you got a weekend trip to go to the Four Corners or something. You can do something with your family for free or deeply discounted. So
Yes.
yeah, and then if you want to learn more, go to the library, go to the front desk, and then they've got a list of all the places it works at and all that.
Yes.
So yeah, check it out.
Yep.
What else do we want to let the public know about that's happened at the library?
Well, there are 2 STEM instructors now. I'm one of 2. And we're starting a couple programs. The first one is going to start on September 21st called Sensational STEM. And the STEM instructor, she and I will be doing every other week. So she'll do a week, and then I'll do a week, and she'll do a week, and I'll do a week. Okay. And what I'm going to be doing is basically aerospace and space itself. So mine is through the ACE program, the Aerospace Connections and Education program. I'm a certified ACE teacher, so I'm going to be working with that. And it's for basically 3rd through 6th graders. So anybody interested, and that's after school on September 21st. That's when it starts.
Okay.
And it's at 4:30, starting those, on Tuesdays. And then starting September 29th, every other week, I'm going to be doing the Roswell Junior Galaxy Club, which I had started before COVID, and then we had to stop. But we're bringing it back. It's going to be at the library this time on Wednesdays at 4:30. And the first unit, I should say, that we're going to be doing is all about rockets. And we'll end up doing model rockets with the engines and the whole thing, and we'll be blasting them off. But it's not going to be, we're going to have a few lessons before we actually do those rockets.
Cool.
But we are having a huge event on November 13th. It's on a Saturday. It's the James Webb Space Telescope Celebration event. It's going to start at 10 o'clock in the morning. And the reason we're doing that is we are one of 500 locations that have been chosen by JPL, the Jet Propulsion Laboratory. 1 of 500 in the nation that is going to be doing this celebration event. And so it's going to start at 10 o'clock in the morning. We're going to be building telescopes. We were able to purchase about 30 telescopes. They're very basic telescopes, and the public, whoever comes, can first come, first serve, of course. So they'll be able to make a telescope and take it with them. And then we're going to also learning about telescopes. And then we're going to be learning about rocketry and making a pop-up rocketry greeting card. So that'll be cute.
Oh, cool.
And then we're going to hopefully have what is it called? A speaker from JPL. There's a specific name for it.
Okay.
Via Zoom or some sort of online platform, and they're going to be giving a presentation about the James Webb Telescope that's going to be launched actually before then, we hope, around October 31st. And this is the James Webb Telescope is actually going to Lagrange Point 2, which is much further than the Hubble. Okay. And it's a telescope that will not be serviceable at all. So we'll launch it, we'll put it in place. I should say we, NASA. And this is a telescope that will be able to see infrared and see way back to potentially the beginning of time.
Wow.
Which would be really cool. And so we're going to have somebody, an expert, as subject matter expert, that's what they're called. And they're going to be talking for about a half hour, and then there'll be questions and answers, and we'll have some questions that maybe the public can bring or submit earlier. And then after that, we're going to be building a 3-dimensional James Webb telescope from cardstock, and then that's the event. So it should be pretty cool. I'm looking forward to it. I have a couple people who are going to be helping. Of course, some of the library employees will be helping as well. But yeah, mark your calendars, November 13th. We're looking from 10 to about 1:30.
Okay, very good. Well, it sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, it's going to be really
very
awesome.
cool.
I'm looking forward to the James Webb being launched. That's going to be a great telescope. Hopefully no
curious.
glitches, because nobody can service it if it's how far away it
Right.
is. Because they serviced the Hubble 6 times.
You know, I had a gentleman when I was in the kid, and I was in the Boy Scouts, and one of our leaders, he actually worked for NASA. He worked at the Space Center there in DC. I can't remember if it's Robert Johnson or whatever it is, but anyway, he worked there. But his project, he was on the Hubble project. That was his baby back then, and he was part of the group. I don't remember exactly what his role in it. He's long retired now, but yeah, he used to tell me some of the cool stuff that Hubble was going to do. And if you all remember, it didn't work right when they first tried it, and
Right,
they had to
because
send
the-
astronauts to repair it and to get it going. But since then, it provided invaluable data and everything. But there were some glitches at the beginning, and of course the public was like, "Oh, we spent all this," and so
Right.
I could see this being that all over again. And it's
Let's
like,
hope
no,
not.
no.
That would be
Yeah.
very bad.
But they don't understand that they're doing things that's never been done before this. You got to give them a little room. There might be a little bit of like, oh, hold on, we got to move this wire here first before
Right.
we do that. So, but yeah, it's amazing that they do this. So I think kids will really enjoy that and should sign up, especially if you have kids that love the rockets and all that. This kind of will help nurture that flame.
Right. It's for the adults too, though, especially when the subject matter expert speaks.
Sure.
I mean, it's going to be more of an adult
weighty
talk than for kids. But
deal.
we'll make sure that, all audiences can get something out of this event.
Well, and that's just it. Kids don't have to understand everything that's being said.
True.
As long as you get them involved and interested, they can go back and learn that later on their own. That's part of the fun of exploring this is for them. Once they get bit with that gene of excitement about it, they're going to want to learn more and want to broaden their horizons on it. And you got to leave them some nuggets to find on their own too.
Yes, that's true.
That's true. Very good. What else do we want to promote or mention?
Let's see. I told you about all the programs that we're having this fall. And I will say that the library did distribute, and they have 2 more schools we have to go to, but we distribute kindergarten bags. So all the kindergartners are like with a book in there to welcome them to kindergarten. So they have a little backpack we gave out. And I think that was over 500 of those that we have done so far.
Okay.
And I'm trying to think of anything else. I think we covered everything, basically.
Okay. Well, of course, excuse me. If anybody has any questions or needing help with anything, that's what the library's here to do. Like you said at the beginning, you're open, available to the public. Of course, you are required to wear your mask when you go, so don't leave it at home. Put it on. It's an indoor facility, and you know the rules now.
Yes.
So I know, agree, disagree. You can write your thoughts to somebody else when you go in the library. Put your mask on and do what you got to do. You can write some letters if you're not happy about the mask, but if you want to go to the library, put your mask on.
Yep. We have to do it. They have to do it.
Exactly too. And don't forget, it's a resource. If you're having if your kids are having trouble in school, utilize the library as a resource for them. There are many things, programs and things can help with that. it's a hard enough world right now. Don't deny yourself access to free resources and free opportunities to help solve your problem. That's what the library is here to do. On top of enriching, entertaining, and getting you to interest in your whatever your next hobby or passion will be.
Yes.
Very good. Do we get it all, ladies? Anything else we want to mention?
I think we got it all.
I think we got it all.
Okay. Well, do me a favor. Don't let Sean eat all the McDonald's. So take some with you.
Okay.
And thank you very much for joining us here. And hopefully next time I see you, I'll be sitting in front of you.
Yes.
Yes.
COVID-free and dumb as ever.
We'll need to schedule with you at a later date, apparently.
Very good. Very late date to get the.
Yes.
Thank you, guys. We'll
All
see
right.
you next time, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
All right.
Thanks.
Take
All right.
care.
All right. You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right.